welcome back to On the Couch. And again, I'm your host, Chavon Clarke, and we are here at the Lido Complex at Elbow Beach. As promised, I'm here with Mr. Monroe Darrell, personal trainer. How are you, Mr. Darrell?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Good. I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And you've done some awesome things. You attended the Army School of Physical Training in the UK.
Correct.
You have been a personal trainer working at Southampton Princess, Fairmont Southampton, as well as Allied World, and AIG. Was that the other one?
Yes, well, it's called Charters Company. Charters Insurance,
Company.
yes.
Yes,
Correct.
You, do you own MCORE Fitness?
I am. I do, yes. I am MCORE.
You are MCORE, and
Correct.
CORE stands for?
Concentration, Overall Resistance, and Energy.
Okay. Okay. You furthered your training at the National Personal Training Institute in Florida.
Correct.
You were one of the first fitness trainers or personal trainers for the 100-day challenge competition.
Correct, yeah.
The Biggest Loser in Bermuda.
Correct.
The first runner-up for the CAC, which is the Caribbean Athletic Championship in 2009. And of course, that same year, you also won Mr. Fitness Bermuda.
No.
And
I had to be, and I was the only contestant.
Well, you know, you didn't have to say that. Nobody knew.
If I came second, something was wrong.
And now you are a public speaker as well.
Yes, working on motivational speaking as well, because not just as much as working one-on-one with people, I'm able to reach them, but also I've come to notice that people are looking for a lot more motivation in their life, especially for people who have a self-esteem issue when it comes to exercise and the vanity behind it. And for me, that's a blessing because I love what I do. Yeah. So it makes it much easier for me to reach a different audience, reach any audience of people, and I live it. Yeah. You know, from watching Sesame Street with hot dogs and ketchup and carrying Clorox bottles in front of the television, you know. And I mean,
I've did that while watching Sesame Street.
I mean, but that was me. I mean, I'm a special person. You know?
Clearly.
Special with a C, correct. But I mean, but since then, I mean, I understand that if you have a passion about something, you can also generate a business out of it.
Absolutely.
And what takes from there is your dedication to your craft, to your ability on how passionate you are, and not to worry about the resources of funds and things like that, but focus mostly on your passion and what it is you're trying to present and be professional about it, and the finance will find you because your reputation will precede you as a health professional and a fitness instructor. And anybody looking to be out there in entrepreneurship, it's for the build, you know, and I'm lucky, I'm happy, I'm blessed, and I'm glad I do what I do, you know, to help people.
And now looking at your resume, hands down, I mean, if I'm looking for a personal trainer, and I love Janelle. I love Janelle Smith.
Yes, very good trainer.
But yeah, but you know, you're definitely someone that I will consider, but listening to your voice, I don't think you can make me do 100 more.
Well, see, the exercise is already hard enough for people. Okay. So for me to shout at them and have that hard turn doesn't really come across with my work.
And you know, that's coming up a lot. I watched the first episode of the 100-Day Challenge that premiered on television recently. Correct. And of course now they've brought on board the psychologist. And so she was sharing a bit of that, you know, that it's two ways to motivate people. If you can be the hardcore, you know, look at you, you look fat and you look horrible and do it again. Or you can be more of the, you know, you're doing awesome, keep it going, you know, let's try another 500. 500.
Well, I mean, I was thinking of 1,000, but at the next level of that, when it comes down to it, it's two ways of how you can sell motivation. You can sell it by marketing, by having someone to be the bad cop, good cop. And then you have that genuine person who's going to pull you to the side and say, hey, you know, it's about you, and don't forget your girl behind this, and don't allow the outside distractions to get the best of your ability to try to better yourself and your well-being. So along those lines, we understand that it's the marketing behind it. Yeah. So you have somebody on TV, and you know, if I'm gonna be passive with them, talking, that's one thing. But the minute the whip gets cracked and the whistle goes, outside of there, you know, it's like a transform. Yeah. I go from, I guess, X to Z in split seconds. But at the same time, I just enjoy, like, to see people motivated with a positive aspect. And not, I mean, if people of size already have the setbacks and the emotions.
And the stigma and everything.
Exactly. So what's the sense of beating them down more morally or even verbally? You know, because they already suffer from self-esteem issues, and that's not what's going to help people generate positivity or even positive results. You know, people need more motivation, no matter what it is you do. I don't care if you're the strongest person. Even the strongest people have coaches, have motivators, have people who are there behind them to keep them afloat and to keep them moving. And I believe that exercise is like medication. It's like medicine to my body. You know, under clarity and stress and all, and out of all of it.
Yeah.
I feel to myself that most times once you've exercised and your mind is a bit clearer, no iPods inside your ears, no music, just get outside and enjoy nature. Because with the 100-day challenge, that's one thing I was looking to promote, was to show Bermudians and show Bermuda from different points to train and exercise, because we have a beautiful island. But
so why aren't you with the 100-day challenge anymore?
Well, everything has an expiration date. I understand mine. And I'm not about to sit on and try to let anything else, you know, hinder my process of growth. But it's also good to get other trainers out there as well, to allow them to become motivators, to be seen out there in the limelight, and to basically show the wealth. You know, I mean, you don't get nowhere being greedy. You get some places, but it's not too far. So
now, some people who are plus size or overweight in general, they may feel that, you know what, I just don't know what to do. I can't afford a personal trainer. I can't afford to go to the gym. What do I do? I'm depressed. Let me have another scoop of ice cream.
Well, that comes down to motivation. It comes down to, it's mostly internal. Most times I find people who have this sort of setbacks, and it's emotional. So with that, I always say to people, you have to take the first step in your life and take control of it and seek. That's the first step in there, because you do recognize you do need help. And life's beautiful. There's no sequence. I mean, you know, there's no sequence to this life after you've passed. So to be honest, and seeing people out here who have size on them, who are looking for some help, reach out to people. And your energy automatically will let you know whether or not your person's genuine or not, because they're gonna go the extra mile to help you. And I have a few clients like that I work with. You know, it's not always as much as about me being diligent on top of them with the one-on-one sessions, but also send them a message throughout the day or an email or give them a phone call. Just let them know that somebody else is here to help you and to keep you motivated. But it's 23 hours in a day, I mean 24 in a day, you spend one with me, the remainder's on you.
And then the rest.
And realistically, if you know you shouldn't be eating it, don't. But we can't help it, because we're subject to what we've been programmed for over the years. So if you've had macaroni and cheese, fried chicken for 20 years of your life, it's hard to turn around and say,
soul food.
Well, I wouldn't disagree with saying soul food, but I mean, it takes your soul to a different level. Realistically, I mean, because food and mood go together. And if you find yourself feeling lethargic or tired after eating a heavy meal, then your body has a chemical reaction towards that. And that's why you'll find yourself leaning back, unbuckling, and just taking that deep breath and just sipping your drink slightly, because you already got enough food on top.
People of color call that something.
Well, they call that niggeritis.
Niggeritis.
I mean, I just call it the sleep. You know, I mean, at the same time, you have to understand your body. I mean, people go to doctors, we go to professionals, we go to psychiatrists to find out about our body. If you have asthma, don't smoke cigarettes. If you have diabetes, don't be eating too much sugar. If you find that your body is coming close to some sort of defect that's taking away from your natural origin, come back some. You know, we always find ourselves getting sick, then we become wise, and then we become slow in our movements and our tactics. And after we get better, we go right back into it. You know, see, we are the pain, and we are the medicine, we're the scientists, and we're also the lab rat. So don't wait for somebody to say to you, you know, hey, get off the couch and start moving. Just take a walk, get some fresh air. Try first thing in the morning when the air is cool, it's fresh, it's relaxing. Even if it's raining, it's a free. You gotta help me
host the next show. It's called Off the Couch.
Well, I mean, everything's available, you know, but like I said, I would love to see Bermuda as a whole, internationally with the business and locally, as how we are established, living a much healthier and fitness life, because we have the terrain for it, and we have that natural energy about us already with that vibrant piece, you know, and our personality. You know, we have salt water in our veins, we have limestone for burns, you know, and we have the Bermuda cedar on our trees and smile, you know, so these different things make up our Bermudian personality. And it would be much easier and much better if our island got back into the health and fitness orientated, you know, regime. Yeah, for sure, definitely.
So how do you feel? Because, you know, of course, Argus, BFM,
everyone
everyone is on a whole fitness
everything,
thing, you know?
I mean, every January you're going to find the marketing, you're going to find the magazine,
January.
everything. So it's the lead up to that,
Yes.
you know, that basically people have to get it out there.
Yeah.
And I'm totally for to watch different companies or different investors to put on new things, but it needs constant stimulation, not just running every 5 days or every marathon and things in that area, but realistically take some diligent effort with your life and start doing extra, because that's what it takes. You know, and like I said, for the organizations that throw fitness events and health events and any workshop that's going on, go to it. If it's free and it's healthy and it's good for you, go ahead, go to it. I mean, we always flock to things that we want, not the things that we need. And we need to live healthy, we need to be happy, you know, and try it. You know, you never know who you might meet. You might meet somebody who might be, hey, I had the same feeling. I said, I'm just going to go try to run. And next thing you know, you might have a workout partner, a friend. You know, so there's things to me are potent when it comes to building relationships in this element that I'm in. You know, it's keeping people constantly motivated.
So what's the next step for you?
The next step, well,
because I mean, you've already won Mr. Fitness Bermuda.
I was the only person. But
okay,
I would like
stop saying that.
Well,
You won.
I would like to see more men come out and do more fitness work. I mean, we have a lot of bodybuilders. We have some excellent figure models and all that as well. I would like to see it. Like I said, we have a lot of beauty here and fitness-orientated people. So for my next step into going on is to now start helping people to understand the simplicity behind living a healthier life of exercise and putting on more workshops and doing more speaking to that, and just working myself and allow my energy to expand, because I feel as if as a messenger in fitness and health, that's why I'm here to help. And so taking my time and piecing things together when it comes to my next venture, but definitely looking mostly into the motivational speaking, life coaching most important, because it's not just personal training. When I work with clients and with people as well, they build me and I build them. I understand it's a team relationship. And I would like to see more team building in Bermuda with people getting outside and doing more exercise. So when I got the chance to come on, I figured this would be my opportunity to say to people, get out, get off the couch and start moving. You know, move it and lose it. You know, I teach classes at the Squash Club in Devonshire. And it's going well. I mean, it's at 9 a.m. in the morning, twice a week.
How can people sign up for your class?
They can sign on to the BSR, Bermuda Squash Club website. Also in partnership with International Fitness Pros. So there's an excellent thing going on right now. I mean, there is no music, there is nothing fancy about it. There's no weights, there are no dumbbells, there's no material, it's just you. And when I show people how simple it is and how much of a workout you can get from your own body, you know, it's actually resistance, you know, and people enjoy it. I sometimes have more socks on my hands and we do drills on the floor. So the creativity behind what I do in my business is what keeps people going. I tell them it's like a relationship. If you don't keep it spontaneous and creative, you get bored of each other. So you never get bored of me.
Absolutely.
You know?
Thank you so much, Monroe.
Thank you. Appreciate
You've
it.
definitely shared a lot of great information, and I encourage people to definitely look you up. Are you on Facebook or?
Facebook, I have a website called MCOREhealth.com. And that's up and running right now. Looking to use that for more marketing, working with more people on this when it comes to the nutrition and the motivation part behind it, and just constantly keeping people updated with, you know, positivity.
Thank you, Monroe. In just a few minutes, we'll return with On the Couch with April Branco. I'm excited to have her with me. We'll be right back.
It was a great dream of mine to be a professional artist. I used to say I would eat crackers and cheese and I would sleep on the floor of a one-room house as long as I could paint every day and survive off the money.